She's ready.
Oh, I see it live on Facebook.
Ooh, yay! Here we
What?
go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Get busy. All right. Good stuff all the way around. Here we are. Ah, I love it. Okay. This is so fun. Alrighty. I like to find it on my phone. So let me just find it on my phone real quick. Yay, there's Kristal. There's Kristal Piteral. Kristal. I can't even help it. I can't do
Oh,
it.
it's hard not to.
I know. I'm like, well, okay. Oh, Gail is here. Perfect. Hi, Gail. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm in tune. So Lisa, Danielle, and Gail are all watching. Okay. So perfect. So let's go ahead and introduce this amazing latte. Oh my gosh, there's so many guides coming forward. Do you hear all these accents? I'm like, oh my God, a wonderful latte. And then, and Kristal. They're all coming in. Kim.
I'm so glad you said that. They'll just coming right on in.
I love it. Okay, so this is good stuff. This is the amazing Kristal Pitera. Okay, I'll say it. I'll say it the way we say it. Kristal Piteral, and so excited to be able to bring you her and her amazingness. So Kristal and I have known each other over a year. She has been in VIP for a year and a half, I believe, and absolutely incredible to be in her energy, and just so excited to be able to share your journey and be able to share with others your incredible gifts and your incredible path. So I would love to hear, just to get the vibe even higher, about a profound spiritual experience you've had.
Well, I definitely have had a few, which I think a lot of people in this have, which is one of the reasons why I had to join VIP. But it started off like when I was little, and I would see like these tall light beings, and I would point them out to people. And I would get, no, there's nothing there. And so eventually it kind of went away. And then I got really sick a few years ago, and to like the brink of death. And then I was basically having these profound outer body experiences. And then I was seeing spirit and beings around me. And some people were just like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm like, oh my gosh. There's a spirit standing right there. What are they trying to say to me? Oh my God. So like I needed help. And that's really what it was, because it's such a sacred thing to me, my spirituality. It's such a significant part of me, and such a part of me that I respect, that I just felt extremely comfortable with Heather. Like there was two other people that I was kind of eyeballing. I was like, can they help me? And I listened to my intuition. I'm like, no, this person's not for me. And then I saw Heather, and we met on IG and just hit it off from there. And all of a sudden I was going to just join Heighten, the Facebook group. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm going to do this for myself. I'm not a big spender, but I knew that this was important. And I knew I resonated with you. I knew you were my teacher. I just knew it. And so I think I joined VIP like that day. And then like, are you serious? You joined VIP? I'm like, yes, I need help. So
I'm so excited. I was like, what?
I mean, that's like kind of what like, so like talking about like some of the things that VIP offers, like I have gotten so much out of it. Like if I have a question or an experience that day, I can just pop on and be like, okay, so for like example, I'm like, so this spirit flew through a window, or I'm sorry, a mirror. And I'm like, does anybody sense anything? I'm at work, help. And right away, if you have or like a support system there, like, okay, maybe you should put, double up on protection. And, you just get all these wonderful ideas that enhance your life and you make it better. And you just understand everything a lot more.
Mm-hmm. I love that. I love that. And I love that you bring that component in about VIP as that group and being able to have support from other people, other light workers, other spiritual seekers, other mediums, other empaths, other people that are really focusing on their self-development, and to be able to have that support and those insights. And I feel like, really, I was going to say we're not alone. And then a bunch of spirits were like, nope, 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 nope. As I said, as I was saying that, they're like, nope, we're not. But we're not alone, and I feel like being in human existence sometimes is hard, especially having these gifts. And so just allowing us to be able to witness that we have other people in our tribe that also have gifts, also are learning, that can support us on our journey. So I love that you brought that component forward. Pretty amazing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's an important one, because you can be like having this experience and you think no one else is having it, and then that someone in the group like, oh yeah, I've come across this before, and it's just, yeah, it's just, it's so meaningful, and it really, for me, like, it calms my anxieties for sure, and then everything else kind of falls into place when that happens for me. Just like that alignment, because you just have that support, that security, that, oh, I can take my gifts a step further because I'm not fearful of them. I have this tribe basically backing me up. I met
Yeah, for sure.
wonderful friends on there. I just have to say, like, it makes me want to tear up. But I was just, the people that I've met, it's not just like a Facebook group. It's soul family. Really special. Really special place.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. I love that you said that too, because it's, I always ask people like, how did we meet? And I know you said Instagram, and it's just neat to be able to see how our paths have crossed, you and mine, but so many others. Like, I love being able to witness the VIPs and just be able to say, okay, like, how did you get here? How did you get here? How did you get here? Kind of thing, and just see like where spirit put us on each other's paths. And I do want to say it was amazing to meet you in New York at the retreat this summer. I was like, oh my gosh, and it just felt so familiar. I just felt like, oh, I've known Kristal forever.
Right.
It just felt
No,
so. It's neat
yeah.
to see you. So I'd love for you to tell the audience just a little bit about the retreat.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh God, the retreat was amazing. Yeah, it's like you were just saying, like, you feel like you met these people already. And like, yeah, we're all spiritual and probably our energies have met before, but it's that feeling of like unconditional acceptance, just like that of spirit. So I think I shared very personal things with, and I think we all did. And I did not get judged or poked fun of about it. Nothing, just support. It's okay. We love you, and I just learned so much about sharing myself with other people. And then also all the classes that we had back to back were just amazing. Like, we pulled in celebrities, we pulled in some of our guides, we learned how to astral project. And then our last night we had a wonderful spirit box session, and we were just communing with spirit, and we helped some cross over, and it was just such an invigorating experience. So worth it, and I can't wait for the next one. When's the next one?
Right. So yes, in the fall in Colorado. So I'm so excited to see you again. I'm just like, yes, 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 yes. That's awesome. Is there more that you wanted to share?
I do really have to point out your guided meditations to meet your spirit guides. I think I've said this to you before, but for me, it had such a profound experience. To meet my main guide, but also my joy guide. So she is so super helpful. Let me tell you, I use her on a daily basis. Not use her, that's mean, but she's so helpful. And I met her. I always wanted to meet my guides, and I did through your meditations. I just think they're amazing. And so, yeah, she helps me every day at work find things. My boss is always losing things. So then I call Lala in, and she'll kind of either point this way, that way, or not here, or, that kind of thing.
I love that. I love that. Isn't it neat too to be able to utilize the guides? Like they all have different purposes. And I love how your joy guide Lala is able to help you find things. And then my joy guide's name is Joy, which cracks me up. It took me a little while to get that. I was like, what is her name? What is her name? And finally she's just like, Joy. I'm like, that's your name. I've been waiting this long to figure out what your name is, and it's Joy. But it's neat to be able to just utilize them. I know I like using my main guide, Everly. I love using him to be able to give me like psychic hits, what's happening in the future. And a lot of times that's what I'm utilizing him for. And there's times too that it's almost like a safety. A lot of times he'll bring in safety, like the future looks good, you're okay, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you. So it's neat to be able to have that connection, and to use them for a purpose. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that you said that, utilizing them for a purpose, and you get stronger relationships with them through that process too. I feel like that's why I feel like me and Lala like resonate like all the time, because I'm using her like all the time. So
I love it. That makes a lot of sense actually, Kristal, because a lot of times when I get in your energy, I'm like super giddy. I'm like, oh, Kristal. And it's probably because Lala's there too. Like you're high energy and then Lala's high energy too.
Yeah,
so cool.
I love her.
Well, I'd love to hear if there's anything else you wanted to share, or if you want to share more about what you're doing these days.
Well, what I'm doing these days is also something that I learned through you. So I'm a Reiki Master, and so I felt so called to start making products that would truly assist people, especially spiritually gifted people, because I myself was running into so many problems or issues and obstacles, just trying to work as a regular person every day out in the world, So I was having a lot of issues with absorbing energy, even though I was doing protection. I would just still have that residue. So I found myself taking like salt and putting water and just kind of washing my face throughout the day. I'm like, you know what? I really want to make something special though. And, utilize these sacred Reiki symbols, utilize the moon energy. And so I started concocting these very natural products, and I season them with a lot of Reiki energy. So the first one, as about the purification of energy, is actually energy purification and smudging spray. It's also aura enhancer. On the back is a invocation that I suggest people to use while using the spray. It's for Archangel Michael, because I'm always using him for protection. And it was crazy because before I came on here, I just was playing with this deck of cards, and I pulled out the Archangel Michael card.
Of course, Kristal, of course.
I was like, that's awesome, because that was the intention behind all of this, is he is attached to these as protection. So I'll just read the back of it here. I now call upon my team of guides, angels, ascended masters, and my higher self. Please enter into this present point in time, enter into filling my home with the highest vibration, love, light, and divine frequency. I call upon Archangel Michael to usher out and release into the light any lower vibrations. Thank you for your support, love, and frequency. And so it is.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. I love that. I'm like, spray me, baby, spray me. Oh, I love it. I love it, honey. Well, and what I love about your products too is just how much energy and you put into them, because I know that you do some of your products and you are able to charge them by the moon, by 1 moon cycle, 2 moon cycles. You put Reiki in there, obviously a lot of angelic energy in there as well. And then the invocations, because I have I think it's the aura enhancer and cleanser of yours, and Reiki infused. And I believe, this is the one where you had the invocation in the card that you sent.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's so powerful. I'm just going to use some because I want to. Do you want some? Do you want some? Oh, this is this is yummy. Oh my gosh, this is so yummy. I love it so much. I was like, almost like I could taste it. I was like, okay, come here.
Funny you said, I did too, I actually saw the rainbow energy around it when I had first made it, And so I put the smaller one. There's a lot of energy in that. A lot of
Thank
energy.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll send you a bigger one.
Oh, stop. I feel like you spoil me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Crystal.
I'm the generous millionaire in the whole world. Everybody would get stuff for free.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. What else do you have, or what else are you working on?
Yeah, so like the moon has been so powerful, and it's such beautiful energy. It really amplifies everything. So I have two scents to work with, but I can definitely custom blend things. This is rose and apple, and it has you have, yeah, good.
I'm like, oh, is it really? I love this
So much.
I'm like, yes, put it on.
Put it all. I love that smell.
And so this is Reiki infused as well. And so when would we use this? I'm using it all day, every day, but what are some good times to use it?
I would say in high stressful situations, and at times that you really kind of feeling like alone, you really want to feel spirit, because the intention that was infused behind all of these was basically with spirit. They guide me through the process of making most of these. So you'll really feel that connection with spirit when you use basically any of these products. These have black tourmaline in them though, so it's infused into the oil. So it's basically wiping protection and connection onto you.
Thank you. Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful.
Yeah.
Crystal.
I got like crystals on my head.
I was thinking that too. I was like, I'm tingling. That's awesome.
And then I have I made some candles, the Palo Santo candles. I think you have some of those. And these are, so what I do is basically each ingredient is Reiki infused. So like the Palo Santo, it's Reiki infused before I even blend everything together. So that's infused into the actual wax.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So when it's lit, it also gives, because the frankincense in it, it clears the energy. It's programmed to clear the energy actually as soon as it's lit, and then create a protection bubble of love.
I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, girl.
Very similar to that is my Reiki infused soap. It's a honey base, and it also has black tourmaline inside. I don't know if you can see it. Mm-hmm. And all fresh botanicals. I handpicked every single flower and thanked as I picked it for all of these soaps. These soaps are so wonderful. And even if you just throw them in like the tub with you, your skin just feels really, really soft. You just feel like you're being kissed all over. That's how.
I agree 100% with you. My soap is gone. I told you that already. I was like, I use all the soap. It was so wonderful, but I agree with you. It's just, and I felt very soft, like everything felt very soft, afterwards. I was like, oh, it feels yummy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's that good in it.
This is amazing. So Kristal, how can people get in touch with you then?
So, the best way to get in touch with me is my email, kristalpitera@gmail.com, good old fashioned email. Yeah. Facebook, you can PM me and we'll just hook up. I like organic conversation. So you could also find me on my website, or my business page on Facebook is Kristal's Enchantments, but it's Kristal with a Z. So KRISLZ Enchantments. And that's on Facebook. And I'm also on Instagram as Kristal Z333.
I love it. What does the Z stand for? It stands for something.
That is my very, very special grandmother, Zosha Bapji, who is her first name, my middle name. So in honor of her and her always being around, I use it a lot. So she do.
I love it when she comes in. She's the one that says Kristal. I always know when she's around because I just hear that Kristal, which is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, Kristal. Thank you so much. This is incredible. So definitely get in Kristal's energy. Like she said, it's Kristal Pitera, Pitera at gmail.com,
As
right? That's
yes.
you. And then you can also find her on Facebook or Instagram, and it's Kristal Z333 on Instagram, right?
Yep.
And then Kristal's enchantments with a Z at the end of both of those on.
Yes.
This is incredible. Thank you, honey. Oh my gosh. And thank you
You.
for spoiling me. Oh my gosh. So you guys, you need to get the candle. You need to get the roller. You need to get the aura cleanser. You need to get, I just want to hear, okay. I know. I want them all. I want them all. So
Well,
wonderful.
for everything, anytime anyone orders anything before Christmas, I am giving a free product with it. So that is kind of something. I am a very giving person, and I want people to enjoy these things because they are really good.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, I enjoy it 100%.
Yeah.
I'm your biggest fan,
I'm so
girl.
happy for me. Soap. I'm so happy. I have so I
That's
can't send you more.
I love it. Anything else you wanted to share with us?
I just want to thank everybody for listening and taking the time out to listen, and just thank you, and thank you for doing this.
Absolutely. That's what I love about you, Kristal. You have such a pure soul, such a pure spirit. I love it so much. So you have an amazing evening. I like don't want to leave your presence right now, but I know we have to go. But you have an amazing evening and so much light and love. So much light and love. Thank you for
Bye,
everything.
love everyone, and Heather, thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, have a good night. Bye.